We're at Cars and Cameras, buddy.
Yesterday's race was tough. It was about staying upright and finishing the course. Today, it's left turns only. Cars and Cameras made this track specifically for this event, putting sweat and tears into making the coolest and only dirt track we've ever been on. Man, this thing rips. We'll get to that. But first, let's meet some of the competition.
All right, guys. I don't think this man needs any introduction, but we're here with Redbeard of Redbeard's Garage. We got Braxton, we got Lonnie, and this thing. Tell me about this thing, man.
Well, this is the Gravy Bones cart. That's what I always say I have for my fatness. I wanted something big that was super comfortable and that we could do a big block swap on. So Wednesday at 3 o'clock, we decided to build this cart. And I knew what I wanted in my head, so we just threw it on the fab table and started. We got done Saturday morning at 2 a.m. So 3-day build. We was out of Go Power Sports Heim joints, the 3/8 ones that all go-karts have. So I was like, why not do 1/2 inch?
Yeah.
So we TIG welded some tie rods.
Look at those tie rods.
Had to do, but we did massive everything on it.
Yeah,
just,
except engine so far. It
Yeah.
will get a big engine too.
Yeah.
But the engine, this thing rips. I'm telling you, it's fast.
Yeah. It's lighter than it looks too. Everything's big on it, but it's light.
That's gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah, it's big. Hopefully I take up a lot of the track.
Can I sit in it for scale?
Did aluminum floor pan just to,
Look at my feet. I'm a baby in this thing. Wow, this feels so cool. You are way down here.
On perfectly flat concrete, it's 2 inches. Out here, it's about a 1/2 inch.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try and stay behind you and hope I can get a nice flat pack of the bottom of the plate.
I'll get packed down the track.
That's awesome, man. This thing's so crazy.
That's exciting. Never did a flat track race, so we'll see what happens. I'm an off-road guy, so.
Yeah, me too. This is brand new for me.
To me, it reminds me of Mario Kart, just with the fat tube and stuff.
He's basically Bowser going around knocking everybody off.
Video will be out soon, so check it out of the full build.
That's right. We'll put links in the description to their channel. Go ahead, check Redbeard out if you haven't seen them. Awesome builds. I mean, look at this thing.
Crazy.
Don't forget the 670 buggy parked over there. Go get some B-roll, Trey. I don't even know what to do. What up, Trevor?
Hey, how we doing?
Not bad, buddy. We're getting ready for that Dust Bowl 500, getting prepped under our tent here with Build, Break, Repeat.
Just fixing stuff last minute. But we drove in all the way from Texas, about a 16-hour drive. We brought this racing cart, brought the racing bike. We brought a rotary turbo mini bike, one of our favorite builds. And then we also brought a kids ATV that we kind of stretched out and turned into a stunt ATV.
Yeah, it did some stunts over the last few days. We'll have to cut in a picture, Trey. This thing usually has a sick body on it, right?
Yeah, it's got a full fiberglass body.
It's like an F1 body or something. It's really sick. I gotta get a look at that rotary mini bike because that thing is so cool.
After the oval race, we'll definitely be taking that thing out. Yeah.
Sick.
You feel the boost kick in, and it pulls you, and it's like, you don't know when it's gonna stop. It just keeps going.
I keep forgetting it's turbo. That's so insane. All right, I'll let y'all finish up.
All right.
So one more time, this is Joe and Jason of Build, Break, Repeat. We'll have links in the description to their channel. These guys are really sick. Check their stuff out, man.
Quiet down, class. I'll send homework for everybody. Pop quiz. All right, so I don't know how many people have done circle track racing like with other karts. You're focused on winning and everything, but you gotta keep your head on a swivel. You're gonna have either a cart behind you, in front of you, beside you. So just be considerate, watch out for fellow drivers, and assume if you are behind somebody and they are about to take that turn, assume that they do not know you're there, nor can see you or anything. The turns may be the most dangerous spot to try and pass. We haven't had 2 carts out there yet for a test, so we're gonna play it by ear.
It'll be fine.
Mr. Teacher, man, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
You want us to turn out our homework?
Just show
Oh, you really gonna ask that?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Not the picture.
Of course, everybody kind of knows what the checker flag is. The green flag, of course.
Those are kind of small.
They're to scale. All right, so green flag. That's after we're gonna do some pace laps.
Big Bob is pace car.
That's like 10% throttle, riding around, kind of getting your bearings and everything. But the green flag is go. Yellow flag is caution. That means if you see this, that means there's a wreck ahead of you, behind you. Start slowing down. Put your hand up. Let somebody know that you're stopping. This is behind you. That's all they're gonna see. You got white flag. That is last lap. Surrender.
So Big Bob is pace car. We got icon flags. We got Brenna on lap counting. So I'll explain kind of how the heats are gonna work. So we're gonna do 3 heats of 4 people each, and then the top 2 from each one of those heats is gonna go into the final, which is the Dust Bowl 500. Each heat race is gonna be 10 laps, and the Dust Bowl 500 is gonna be 20 laps. So that's pretty much all I have. Let's have some fun.
While we're all together, I'm gonna say a prayer.
Yep.
Let's start.
Nice.
Great idea.
Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you so much for this day, for the people you brought into our lives, Lord, and the opportunity to be able to have this career and do this, Lord, with our friends and family. Help no one get hurt, help us out, all have fun, and Lord, just please watch out for injuries. Lord, we thank you again for all your blessings and where you brought us in life. Love you, Heavenly Father. Amen.
Amen.
The first qualifier was John, Kyle, Jason, and Peyton. The pace laps immediately proved important, giving the drivers a chance to feel the course. After that, the boys went to Hoontown. John and Kyle both came out of the gate hot and set a strong starting pace. John won with Peyton about a half lap behind him. Second heat was Kevin, Charles, Redbeard, and Lonnie. At first it looks like this one's going to Charles and Junkyard Diggs. But a couple laps in, Kevin breaks down. Charles and Lonnie duked it out for first. And after an epic battle, Charles did a legendary victory lap. So the third heat, this was our turn. It was Bobby up against Vasily, Braxton, and Joe. Over the next few laps, you'll probably notice that our kart, it underperformed a little bit. Going in, we knew this would be our weak spot, and there was a bit of a misunderstanding on the tire specs. Honestly, this weekend's priorities were to make sure our 2 Yerf dogs were in peak condition, to shoot awesome content, and to have a blast, in that order.
Oh, that's a good race right there. Oh, that's a good race right there.
Clearly, we had some traction issues. Bobby took a little bit of a beating out there, but I tried to support him as best I could.
Negative traction.
Oh,
I can't get it to steer.
not even one.
It runs, I just can't get it to stay on.
Put your helmet on, come on.
Come on, Bobby. Dude, it doesn't steer. He's right. It straight up does not.
She's a street cart.
Oh man.
She just won't steer. She can't grip the front wheel. Yeah.
We were a little disappointed, but not entirely surprised.
I think Heat 3 was like the train wreck race.
Braxton and Vasily won the heat, and it was time to set up for the Dust Bowl 500.
All right, Dust Bowl 500 final. Somebody clap. No, one person clap. Okay. Yeah, man, start them up. Dust Bowl 500. I had a blast. What do you think, Kyle?
Yeah, great time. Thanks for having me out. Manco Interceptor 4-horse did a great job and just kept plugging away, kept knocking them off.
Absolutely. Lonnie?
Yeah.
Is that a dingo?
That is a dingo.
Yes.
Improved slightly.
Yeah. Slicks on the dingo.
Yeah. It's awesome. I mean, it's stage 1 212 and performed just the way we wanted it to. Just a little bit less than yours did.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a race of like whoever can hold together, just like last year's race.
Yeah.
I had a good time. Like, I think 20 laps was the perfect amount. Cart handled real good. I don't know what to do with my hands. We made a trophy. I'm obviously not going to keep my own trophy. I'm going to give it to Lonnie here.
You get to take it home.
Yeah, absolutely. But thanks for coming, guys. Lonnie.
Appreciate
It's been a good
it.
weekend.
Yeah, this has been
Kyle,
really
as
fun.
always.
Thank you.
We're going to Red Beards in October, and that should be a good time. It's been a fun weekend, and I can't wait to do it again. Go!
So that was the end of the weekend's official races. But there were a few more unofficial events. The pressure was off, but our cameras stayed on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pit area. I, Junker Diggs, will be your host for a post-race interview here with the crew from Tyrannus. Bobby, my man, how did your event go with the flat track races? Do you have any opinion on the car, any changes you need to make for upcoming features?
Yeah, we're gonna have to change everything, Kevin. This thing's kind of a piece of garbage. I picked it up just a couple days ago. We threw some tires on it, wasn't enough. Couldn't get any traction in the front. We just slipping and sliding 360 in, and it's a real mess out there.
I saw you going into some of those corners hot. It looked like it was a bit of a traction issue in the front or the rear, maybe?
Something like that.
Yeah, it looked like you guys were pushing through the corners, a little bit of understeer in there. So, absolutely a few changes need to be made for next year, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm hoping next year maybe we can get a little more tread on those front tires, possibly get a little more camber on there, maybe move the driver position to the center. Yeah, I think we should be good to go. Ain't no dingo, but
It ain't no dingo, that is for sure. Well, thank you guys very much for coming out for the weekend.
Thank you.
I wish you luck in your future projects, and we'll see you right here next year for another round.
Dang, what a weekend. Thank you again to the hosts, the people who came out, for sending it hard, for being safe, and for showing us what this is all about. This was one for the books. We'll catch y'all in the next one.
I'm ready, Daddy. I want to go fast.
Dude, that thing was fun. I'm gonna be totally honest. Hitting the brakes and I was turning it, tapped a tree.
We got some good footage out of it.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Ready?
Yep. Hopefully he doesn't break it as well.
Kill it out there, boys.
There we go. It's so comfy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
The steering is like pretty difficult, but once you get going,
Yeah.
it's like a Cadillac.
Yo, you got going, dude.
Put Paul on the light.
Like it? Oh yeah, you're right. It got dark all of a sudden in the woods.
Yeah. I was like, man, I can see now. They got a little light on the right-handers, but
Yeah.
I figured that out real quick.
How much racing experience you got?
About 6 years, but
Okay.
really 2 years full time. I like anything with wheels.
All right, well, we've kind of come to the end of our journey here at the Cars and Cameras.
Dust Bowl 500.
It's been an awesome time.
So cool hanging out with all of you guys.
Yeah,
like I said,
sure.
I've been a huge fan of all of your channels since way before all this, and it's
Appreciate it.
so crazy to be here and be racing with y'all. And thank you guys so much for inviting us out.
For sure, guys,
So
yeah.
huge.
You brought the heat.
Thank you, man.
We try.
Tried to make you proud, man.
Literally and physically, you know.
I know Ike loves those Yerf dogs, so we had to show up correct. So.
Anyways, I'm Trey.
I'm Big Bob.
And I'm Isaac. I mean,
Dang it, Bobby.
we'll catch you in the next one.